life into something that you can never run.
Hello, Aries. Here is your reading for the week of January 1st through, January 1st through the 7th. These are general. Take what resonates, and what doesn't, just doesn't work. So let's kind of get started and let's see where this goes. I need one card for my Aries, please. One card for my Aries. And I need another card for my Aries, please. Another card for my Aries. Oh, no, this one stayed in my hand. And this one kind of came out upright, so we're going to put him under. And then one more card for my Aries people. And that one. Okay. And let's get one reversal for my Aries, please. One reversal for my Aries. This one. And I need your recommendations for my Aries. What is recommended for my Aries? Oh, this one. Okay. Okay. And if you hear any weird noises in the background, that is the dog. He is diligently chewing on, what are those things? The bully sticks? Okay, here we go. So first up, you have the World. And this is kind of in your like recent past position. So to me, this is saying that you completed some kind of cycle. Like you've kind of finished something, something's kind of come to the end. And in a sense, you're starting a new phase. So you have the Ace of Swords, and under that is the King of Swords. So this is kind of, I think there's something going on with you where you might have some kind of new idea, or you might feel a little bit inspired. There's something that you want to do, or you just have a new way of thinking, or you're headed in a new direction. It could even be you have a New Year's resolution that, you know, starting in January, you're done with one phase and you're going to do something else. You're going to maybe, what do everybody do? What do they go on diets? They do whatever. There might be something that you've kind of like you're feeling that you're finished with, some cycle that has been long, like a long time, some cycle that you've been involved in for a long time. You feel like you want to start a new phase, like you want to bring that to the end and you want to start something different. So the Ace of Swords is this kind of idea or this mindset of like, you know what, I'm starting something different. I'm going to do something different. And the King of Swords that came out with the Ace of Swords is saying that there might be somebody that you can get some advice from. This could represent, you know, maybe even seeking out professional help or seeking, finding information from somebody who has more knowledge on whatever you want to try going forward. And now the Nine of Wands is all about, so this is the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords is in your current position. So the Nine of Wands, or soon to be current, you know, tarot kind of blends. But the Nine of Wands is in your near future or what's coming up for you. Now, this to me is saying that you're going to have to you're going to be on a little bit of a defense mode. You might be a little bit battered and worn and withered from your new, whatever you're doing here, your new change. Maybe it's not going quite as easily as you had hoped or expected, but this is saying that you just need to hang in there, you know? So this is a card, you just have to hang in there. Things might not be so simple with this change or whatever you're kind of embarking on, but just hang in there. So, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse position could indicate that, because this is in your challenging, what challenges you may face, that it could be there's either you're too much in your emotions with something and you need to be a little bit more logical about it, or it could be a caution to be aware of manipulative people or something that is trying to manipulate you in a way. And what is recommended for you is the Ten of Swords. So this is, to me, is saying that the worst is over and you just need to move forward. So I think this is really going with the world. Whatever you're wanting to move forward from, I think sometimes we bring certain baggages of the past with us, and whatever your new venture you're kind of embarking on, because I kind of feel like this is something new, but sometimes like baggage of the past or things from the past kind of creep in. But I think this is saying that like whatever, I kind of feel this is saying that the worst has happened already. And it's time to kind of rebuild and kind of start anew and like refresh yourself in this way. Because the world is super positive, and the Ace of Swords as well. But I think you definitely had been in some kind of defensive mode. And this could also be sometimes let's say if you're starting a New Year's resolution, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes a lot of old feelings of certain things, especially if it was something that you've been doing for a long time and you realize like, I just can't do this anymore. A certain kind of way of lifestyle. And this could kind of be saying, let's say if this is a diet, just let's take that for a second. This could be saying that you're battered and you're worn. You're like standing your ground. You're really resisting those temptations and you're resisting the cravings and you're really like on that. You're meal prepping, you're counting your calories, you're doing whatever you need to do. And then this would indicate that your challenge is going to be not to be manipulated by, let's say, like TV ads for the next fancy cookie or whatever, or just don't get manipulated into, in a way, getting off your diet or not going after what you want somehow. And this manipulation, it doesn't necessarily need to be a person. It could just be even, sometimes we, the way they do marketing, it's all kind of strategic and there's things they do to make you crave things at certain times. So it's also kind of, you might need to just be aware of some of that and not get sucked into some strategic marketing ploy to get you to buy whatever they want you to buy that you're trying to avoid type of thing. And I feel with this Ten of Swords is saying, well, the worst is over, in a sense, like you actually making the decision to move forward with something and commit to it. That might have been not necessarily fully the hard part, but actually the committing to it is, absolutely the hard part. But in a sense, it's like if you're going to have your mind where you are committing and you're serious, well, in a way, I guess the worst is over. Now you just have to like continue on with it. You'll get through it. I feel like you're going to kind of get through whatever's going on, So, okay, let's see where else we're going with this. So, let's see what else do I have here for you guys. Oh, hold on. Oh, well, this kind of did come out. So, Squirrel Spirit. Believe in yourself. See, you gotta believe in yourself, guys. Okay, let's see what else we got here. One card for my Aries. Okay, this one came out. Rainbow Obsidian, Heal Your Heart. Okay. And let's do one of these loved ones. Oh, that one came out. Oh, two, okay. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And here we go. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to higher levels of commitment. Now, these could have to do with love, or it could just, you can take it into a different aspect. So the engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This could be, let's say if this is a New Year's resolution that you're trying to commit to, well, then this could indicate that you're really, like, you're not married to it quite yet because you're not like fully on the path for a long period of time with this New Year's resolutions, let's say, but you're engaged to it. Like, you're thinking about it, you're planning for it, you're trying to get certain things in place with it. So you're kind of like you're no longer dating it. You're just kind of like, now we are doing it. Like, we're trying, we're at the beginning of it. We're going to, give it a go again. So you're kind of like engaged. So you'll see later on if you manage to get married to it, if this is like a resolution or whatever, but that's how I see that one. Now attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I think this is saying that even if you feel that something's really bogging you down and you having this, like you're in this defensive mode in a way, I think this is kind of saying still have fun. Try to see the brighter picture of things. Because I kind of feel like whatever's going on here is a lot of, I don't want to say work, but it's kind of that energy where it's not as much play in a sense. You know, you're starting something new, you know, and it's going to kind of be wearing you out a little bit. But I think that's saying that don't forget to bring some play into it and believe in yourself. Like you absolutely can do this thing. And then with the heal your heart, that's always good advice in a sense, you know? So do something, if you find something healing, you know, give it a go. Okay, let's see what else we get for you guys. Okay, so this is like, these are kind of just like yes or no answer questions. So we'll see what we get for you. Okay, it says try again. So let's try it again. And then, okay, now it's trolling saying, what did you say? Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so let's see what these ones are kind of silly, but like whatever. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so don't count on it. So I don't know what that has to do with anything, but that's what came out. So see if that has something in a way, if you can like put this into this somehow, some way. Okay, let's do this one too. Let's see what we got for you guys over here. We got two. Okay, the chaser. Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. Okay. And then we have karmatic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Ooh. You know what? For some of you, I wonder if you're deciding that you are letting a person go in a way, because maybe you've been chasing somebody, you've been trying to be their friend or more or whatever. You've been chasing something and you're just kind of sick and tired of doing it. And so maybe this is you ending that cycle, deciding to move on to something else, and then you're kind of like having to resist going back to that. Because it's hard, you know, if you're used to doing something, for instance, if you're always there for somebody and they're just really toxic and you didn't really set good boundaries or whatever, sometimes that's hard to do. You might feel like you're going to fall back into that toxic situation. And then this Queen of Swords could be that person trying to manipulate you back into it. But this is saying that if you just hang on with the Nine of Wands, you know, you just hold your ground, like the worst is over, you know, in a sense, like the worst of it is over. You just have to just now hold your ground and not fall back into that toxic thing. Like in a sense, you deciding to leave that behind was the worst part of it. The next part is just you having to just follow through in a sense. In karmatic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. I think this is kind of going with this chaser thing. You might have to just let something go and just remember to love yourself. So, okay, let's see, what else do I got here for you? Let's get you like an inspirational quote. Okay. I kind of screwed that up, so hold on. Okay, so, you know, I'm going to take all these. You can't have too much inspiration. Okay, so we have, when I stop struggling, I float. I always think of it like you'll float too whenever I see this one, but this is a very positive message, so you can float too. Just remember that. Okay. Having a soft heart in a cruel world is courage, not weakness. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. Cry, forgive, learn, move on. Let your tears water the seeds of your future happiness. So that's the cat. I don't know if you could hear her. She's like in her play mode right now. She wants to play and the dog doesn't want to play because he's busy with his bully stick. But when he wants to play, she's not always in the mood to play. These two just are never on the same page with that. So let's see. I feel like with this having a soft heart in a cruel world not being a weakness, I wonder if, and with the chaser and the karmatic relationship here, I wonder if like somebody kind of screwed you over in a way. And you might be feeling a little, I don't want to say resentment, but you might be feeling a little down on yourself for actually putting yourself into that situation or dealing with that situation for so long. And this could be work related. It doesn't have to be friendship or whatever. It could be whatever. So, but I think this is saying that, you know, you just need to focus on you, focus on your happiness, and it's going to resolve itself. Okay. Okay, she really wants attention. Okay, let's see what we get. Let's get some, these things. Okay, what do we get here? Okay, so for your dinner and a movie recommendations, you have romance and romance movies and American food. You have Sagittarius here. You have Scorpio. You have Mercury. And then you have, I think this is Jupiter. Hold on a second here. You have Saturn. Sorry, you have Saturn here. So that could have something to do with you. And then you also have the second and third house here. So second and third house. And the second house is about money, possessions, physical environment, and your self-esteem. And the third house is about communication, intellect, communities, and relationships. So that could have something to do with, you know, it could mean something to you. You know, and Mercury is also about communication and your thought processes, and Saturn is about restrictions and responsibilities and life lessons. So that could be something, somehow this could kind of be something for you. So that's that. And let's get some of these, okay. So we have U, P, G, Q, F, 9, and another 9, so you had 2 9s there. Let's get this little guy. Oh, you have an N here too. The N is hiding. So you guys got an N as well. And then you have love. Your little stone is love. So that's really nice. So I really think this is saying that you gotta come with a place of love. Come to a place of love, or for a place of love with yourself. And let me get you one of these little, I got these little charmy thingies, so I want to try. Let me grab the little charmy thing. Okay, wait, one drop. Where did it go? I think it, oh, there it is. Ooh, you guys got grapes. Okay, so what do grapes mean for you? Let's see. I gotta think of something for the grapes. How does the grapes fit into this reading? Let's think about this. Grapes might have a meaning for you, but to me, grapes are kind of like abundant in a way, and they're kind of just, I don't know. I gotta think about the grapes more. Okay, it is time for the magic 8 ball. Think of your question, Aries, and let us ask. Okay, here we go. Oh, mystical magical 8 ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Aries' question? It says, concentrate and ask again. Okay, guys, you gotta really dig deep, think really strongly, super focused right now. Here we go. Oh, mystical magical 8 ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the universe. What is the answer to Aries' question? It says, cannot predict now. So I think maybe certain things are still up in the air, and the 8 ball just doesn't really know. Okay, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.